Hey everybody, Paul here. Hey, hopefully everyone's having a great spring break. It is spring break. Okay, spring break's an awesome time at Epic. It's a time that if you're ahead, you can take some time off, definitely well deserved. If you're behind, you can use this time to catch up. Okay, so what work you do this week is actually kind of spring you forward, and it's a positive thing. I know that we've been as a country, we're kind of going through some weird times. And Epic has definitely had to make some changes and adjustments. And one of the big adjustments is no more, for the time being, no more meeting at libraries and personal meetings. You'll have to hear my jokes online, which is okay. Now, in response to that, I want to try to make things a little fun. I believe that if life gives you lemons, make lemonade. So we're going to try to do that. So I'm going to be introducing some things to you. This is one of them. I'm going to be showing you Myon. Okay, Myon's a great tool. I really like it. My son and daughter both they love it. Okay, they do it a lot, which is really neat. Mine's kind of your online library. And some of you might not know about it. Now, this is my son Paul. I've logged in as him. He's on my wife's roster, so your roster is going to look a bit. I mean, your Clever is going to look a little bit different. Okay. Now, make sure when you do this, you're logged into, and I'll just kind of show you. Okay. Um, the Google account, and what you should see is you should see some of you might just have a letter, like the letter of your first name. But when you check on it, you want to make sure you're at the Epic Charter Schools. If you have some struggles with that, just let me know, and we can walk you through that and we can get things going on that end. But you're only going to need to do that for Clever to work. Now, when I come on here, I'm going to click on in Myon. Okay. Now later on, I'm going to send another video over a book report, and I'm going to include that also in your Clever. You can open it up there. It should be good to go. Okay. But for right now, we're just looking at Myon. When I click on Myon, it takes me to my son's account. It's going to automatically take you there. Like I said, this is a really cool online library. Okay. And it goes by, it just basically it's just awesome. Okay. It makes some suggestions, okay, over what you've read before, how you kind of rated them. Here's some books: Christmas Carol, The Three Musketeers, Peter Pan. I recommend for you Bug, Spider, Drones, just some different books here. Here's some books that were recently opened that Paul's actually read. As you kind of look on here, it shows that last week Paul did 63 minutes. Since it's Monday, he's just now starting over. Um, but this is, it's just really kind of cool. I'm going to go and open up a book for you. We'll go to Three Musketeers. This is an old school book. Okay. Now, when you log into it, I'm going to continue on because I don't want to throw Paul off. He would get very upset at me. I said that, and maybe we need to start. Maybe, well, this is the title.
Alexander Dumas' The Three Musketeers, a graphic novel by Stolberg and Cabrera.
Okay. And all you got to do is go to the next
Cast
screen.
of characters:
Count de Rochefort, the Duke of Buckingham, Athos,
Aramis, Porthos.
I'll go ahead and click on.
Chapter 1: A Life of Adventure. In Gascony, France, in the year 1624.
And like I say, Paul, he'll sometimes take this. We let him take his Chromebook to his room and he can listen to watch Myon. Okay. He also, if he could just do this and play Xbox at the same time, he'd be happy. But he does. I mean, he likes it. It's something we don't have to push him to do. It's a good enough thing that he wants to do it on his own. And hopefully you'll feel the same way. Okay. And I think it's just an awesome deal. Like I said, it's all set up by you. Okay. It's going to, and like I said, there's some other things here. Here's the open button. There's all types of things here. I'm going to go ahead and exit this book, and it's going to take us back to the main library. When you first get in there, you're going to have to take a reading quiz, and that's fine. If you're like a little pre-K guy or something like that, I got you one of them, Colton, maybe. You might have your folks help you. Have them not go, too crazy, help you too much because you want it to be simple books, okay? Books in your grade level, but if you can read, definitely go in and take it by yourself. As you become a better reader, it's going to go forward. Now, the one thing that I do want you to do, because this is what really makes this look good, like I said, is the AR quiz. And once you're finished with it, at the end of the book, let me see if I can pull this up. Okay, well, on the before it took me to the ones that he'd already read. Um, but you're going to want to take the AR quiz, and that's going to give you points. That's going to look good. Okay, we're going to do something. I saw a report that you guys read 20 books. Okay, last week, and what I might do is I might do something crazy. I thought about doing something maybe uh, jump on a creek or something. I don't know if you get, but I'll send us some challenges later. That'd be fun of them. But I like to make money, but you got to have money before you can give out money, and we don't have much money. But that's okay. They're on there. Like I said, you can look for all different types. Okay. If you want to search on Myon, let's say I want to read books about Bigfoot. Voila. There's a book on Bigfoot. It's all there, which is kind of cool. But definitely have fun with it. It's supposed to be K through 12. So I haven't looked at the 12 yet. Okay, I haven't done that. But I imagine they're there. I've been told that some of the higher level books don't read to you because this is a great free tool. Literally thousands of. If you read every book in mine, I buy you a steak dinner. Okay, it's impossible. There's like thousands of books on there. It might be a cheesesteak or something, but anyway, we'll do that. Anyway, hey, get on there, load this bad boy up. This is something fun that you can do. Okay, and like I said, I want to, during this whole time that we're going through this stuff, let's make it fun. Okay, if life gives you lemons, make lemonade. And so I'm gonna this week, and the next week maybe, until this crisis is over, I'm gonna give you double credit for book reports. What that means, I don't really know, but that means if you're reading books and you're doing things, I'll give you credit in English. Okay, if you're gonna go in there and read books about history, I'll give you credit in history. I'm gonna push out some other videos. Okay, I'm gonna push out some vocabulary, Quizlet. I'm gonna push out some things like that, and let's try to have some fun. One other thing that you might have heard about, I don't know, state testing. Okay, there's been rumors that it's been canceled. So far, not yet. Okay, uh, I'm kind of crossing my fingers. I wouldn't be upset if it did. Okay. If it does, we'll definitely start having some fun and we'll definitely get through. But yeah, use your time, use it well, get in there, read. Guys, I've been reading a ton since we've kind of been shut in, so to say. And, reading is just something I enjoy. If I can get you to be one thing, it's a lifelong learner, it's a reader. Okay, become a lifelong reader and you'll get places. But here it is. It's going to be customized, like I said, when you first get in there. If you haven't been there before, you're going to have to take that test, take it, and then just start enjoying and just send me a shout out. Okay. Let me know that you've been reading, what you've read. Like I said, definitely we can use this to those of you that are a little bit low in English, help we integrate it. You guys have a great day. Stay safe. Um, may your cupboards be full of toilet paper.